So, Gotham Season 2. So, Gotham Season 2 is the far, and I mean far superior update to Gotham Season 1, because there's no explaining stuff, no holds barred, no more origin stories, nothing. Straight to the point, straight to the story. I like that. I like that a lot. So the main two plots of season 2 of Gotham is, of course, the first half revolves around Theo Gallivan and his plot to take over Gotham by using every available villain, bad guy, murderer, rapist, what have you, to take over the city and get revenge on the Wayne family, thanks to a decades-old feud between his family and the Wayne family. The second half of the season revolves around a new beloved character, Hugo Strange, and his weird experiments below or inside Arkham Asylum. And yeah, all these weird twisted experiments he's trying to get done in the process of trying to figure out this way of creating new life while bringing back people from the dead but giving them new identities. It's a weird thing to try to explain, but yeah, I love this season. This season of Gotham was by far the best season so far. Just like I said before, they didn't have to do much explaining. They just jumped right on in. And the tagline itself, there's two taglines to this season. You have Rise of the Villains, where all the villains are pretty much rising up and taking over Gotham. And then you get the second half, which is the Wrath of the Villains, where most of them are getting their revenge. Both work very well. Okay? Not only do we have Hugo Strange as a new villain, we also have Victor Freeze, or for the show's purpose, Victor Fries. Because, yeah, they gotta be accurate that way. But yes, we have Mr. Freeze. And he actually becomes Mr. fucking Freeze. I can't believe it. Mr. Freeze, if you don't know, is my second beloved Batman villain next to Two-Face, who is my number one. Because Mr. Freeze's story is so fucked up. You know, his wife is still alive actually right now. She's actually still awake, as I should say. She's not dead, but she's not very well in her health, and he's trying to come up with this new experiment to keep her frozen, but he has to try and bring her back when he's done having her frozen. But all the experiments keep on failing, and when he finally figures it out, something else gets in the way, and his wife is actually played by the same chick who was in this other show I used to watch that was on TV but got canceled way too fucking early, of course. So that was actually cool to see. And actually see Mr. Freeze get a nice little origin story. Something Batman and Robin have yet to have done. But Hugo Strange is played by B.D. Wong, so that is a fucking plus. And he looks exactly like Hugo Strange. It is fucking crazy how much he looks like Hugo Strange. Bruce Wayne has several subplots in this season, but the second half of his subplot with the second half of the season is the best one. The first half, he could have been really cut out, especially since one of them revolves around, him being in danger, even though we know he's going to become Batman later on anyway. So that is nothing but a big time waster, because nothing is going to happen to him. He has got to become Batman unless they want to pull a bait and switch and actually almost have enough balls to kill Bruce Wayne, which I highly doubt they're going to do, because they started this show with Bruce Wayne. They're going to end it with him becoming Batman. So there's no spoiler. There's no sense of fear for Bruce Wayne. It's just how he's going to get himself out of this situation opposed to the next situation he's going to get himself into, kind of like in the second half of this season. So, yeah, that was kind of a time waster. And of course, he prevails that first half. So now, I gotta wait until season 3, which is already on the air, to find out how he gets out of the second half of his situations. So, yeah. Acting throughout the show is great, from all accounts. Everybody, from McKenzie, Donal, Logue, fucking Morena Baccarin, who is now the wife of fucking McKenzie in real life, not just on the show. They have a kid in real life. I can't fucking believe he tapped that ass. Way to go, Ben. Oh, shit. You're my hero, bruh. The action is where it's at. Nigma loses his mind. Finally. It's awesome. He kills his own fucking girlfriend. That's fucked up. But it's cool because he does it and then he's so laid back about it. And it's just a slick, laid back way of bringing the Riddler to life in Gotham. So, yeah. And then Penguin. I gotta talk about my boy Penguin. He was like my favorite thing about season 1. And then right at the beginning of season 2, he became my least favorite. And then Joker became my favorite. And then something else fucked that up. So Penguin became my second favorite after he got another break. But then during the middle half of the season, they kind of made him a little bit of a pussy. And I'm like, oh no. You're gonna fuck up the Penguin. And then they redeemed that by the later half of the season. And I'm like, okay. He's back to being my favorite villain again. Finally. Besides Mr. Freeze. Harvey Dent's gotta have some type of thing going on in season 3. Because we got him in this season. But he wasn't anything crazy. We didn't get that little hint of Two-Face like we did in season 1. So I'm waiting on Harvey Dent's little transformation. So maybe in season 3 we'll have something. But overall, Gotham season 2 will get an A. Fucking love this season. I can't wait to start season 3. Let me know what you guys think about Gotham season 2 down below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? We are in the season of the TV series. So I will see you guys in my review for Supergirl season 1. Later.